In the heart of Lagos, where concrete jungles meet cathedrals and dreams kneel before altars, lived a young woman called Deborah, born in the house of the Lord, daughter of Zion, prayer warrior. She was cradled not just by her parents, but by hymns, fasting, and the laying on of hands. By age 16, she could quote more scriptures than some deacons. By 25, she was the golden voice of the choir, a delight to the church members and admired by many. She worked in a reputable office on the island, sharp, efficient, but never missing Wednesday midweek or Sunday services. Deborah wasn't just in church, the church was in her, and to her one thing was clear: if I marry from the church, if he is a Christian, dedicated and spirit-filled, I will have a perfect marriage. If only life came with guarantees. One evening after service, she heard a voice. "Excuse me, Sister Deborah." She turned to see a tall, handsome young man, well-dressed, gentle eyes, and that pastoral calmness. "I'm Pastor Benjamin. I visited today with my brother Tony. Your worship was amazing, anointed, and I was blessed." She smiled politely, and that was the beginning. Pastor Benjamin was only meant to visit once, but he kept coming. A text here, a coffee there. They became friends, and for 9 whole months, they respected boundaries. No funny talks, just laughter, prayers, Bible study. She saw Christ in him. But just when she was beginning to think, another man appeared. "Hello, Sister Deborah. I am Femi. I've seen you around, but never had the courage to say hello." Femi was a quiet brother, always in the media team, always doing something behind the scenes. She thought nothing of it until weeks later over a quiet dinner. Femi told her, "I have been praying and God keeps showing me your face in my dreams. I believe you are the one." The very next day, Pastor Benjamin showed up at her office with lunch and a gift bag. That evening, he showed up again, but this time with a ring. "Sister Deborah, I have prayed, I have waited. Will you marry me?" She froze. 2 men, 2 godly men, 1 heart. So like a good church girl, she ran to her spiritual father, Pastor Uche. "This is not a matter of emotion. Let me seek the face of God," Pastor Uche said. 2 weeks later, after Sunday service, Pastor Uche called her in. "It is Brother Femi. He is planted in this ministry. He is the one God has chosen." He opened the Bible and read from Psalm 92 verse 13, which says, "Those be planted in the house of the Lord shall flourish in the courts of our God." She left torn. Benjamin felt like home. Femi felt like an instruction. So she called her only family, her big brother Nana. My baby sister, from 0 to 2 men? Wow, so suitors now they knock your door like NEPA. I'm happy for you. Oh. He was thrilled but serious. "Let me meet both of them. That will help me and I will pray along with you also." Pastor Benjamin met Nana first. They clicked like puzzle pieces. Football banter, faith talk, family values, all smooth. Then came Brother Femi, stiff, uneasy, avoided eye contact, said little, asked even less. After praying, Nana came to his decision. He called his sister and told her, "Benjamin is your husband. That man carries peace." But Deborah had made up her mind. "My pastor said it is Femi, and I will obey spiritual authority." Her brother Nana said, "If you marry that man, I won't support it, and don't call me when it breaks." Deborah stormed out of the house angrily, and so she went ahead with the wedding. The wedding was grand. Church members came out in full force. Decorations, photos, food, dance. Even Benjamin came. He wore white, smiled, handed her a gift. When she opened it later, it was a Bible and an envelope. Deborah said to herself, a Bible and money? Even in pain, he still blessed me. But her brother, true to his word, he stayed away and never showed up. After the wedding, she moved into her husband's flat, a cozy apartment near the church, and love blossomed. Then one evening, her husband Femi called her. We are moving out of this space. I've found a cheaper place in Aja and I already paid. You did what? What happens to my job? Our church, the community we've made here, our friends. You paid without consulting me? And the man said, I am the man, the head of the family, and I make the decisions. She cried, but she followed. The new apartment was small, tight and unfriendly, but in her pain, she met an angel, Madame Norma, an elderly woman who sold provisions nearby. Weeks passed and Femi changed. No more prayers, no more affection. He stayed home all day, barely walked, gave her peanuts to cook, and when food was served, he would say, give me another plate, I want to split this. Other days he came home with fried rice and chicken and ate alone, and this happened repeatedly. But what about me? And Femi answered, you are the one who said God said right. Please don't bother me. One day she confided in Madame Norma. My daughter, wolves don't only roam the streets. Some wear white suits and carry Bible. The final blow came when she became pregnant. With excitement, she ran to Femi. I am pregnant. And Femi, with a straight look on his face. So, am I the one who sent you? Deborah shook her head. No support, no joy, no love. Deborah, once the flower of the church, the voice of worship, sat alone most nights holding her swollen belly and her broken heart. Deborah's story is not rare. Many Christians make the mistake of outsourcing God's voice. They think hearing through the pastor is safer. But sometimes, even well-meaning men of God can miss it. Here is what we must remember. Marriage is more than Sunday appearances. Even wolves can quote scriptures. Build a personal relationship with God, not just with church. And never let anyone override the peace in your spirit. She married in obedience but lived in regret. May our loyalty never bind us to the truth. And may you, my dear listener, never walk the paths that Deborah did. I guess you have enjoyed this tale and have learned a thing or two from this story. Please drop in the comments. Let us also learn from what you have learned. Share this story and also subscribe for more engaging tales. Bye for now.